Good afternoon, tribe. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Afternoon, Paul. Wet and windy down your way. We've got sunshine now, but we had a lot of rain this morning. Aye. It looks quite pleasant. Hi, Stephen. Just wait another few seconds, see if anyone else is joining us. Right. Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining me. Let's have a look. I've lost my chat box now, so please put currency pair on any comments or questions you're asking, and I'll go over them at the end. Aussie dollar, US dollars, nothing we can do there. Euro, US dollar, we've had a pogo alert on that all week. We might as well leave that on for now. Pound US dollar. Pound's gained some strength today and a little yesterday. But anyway, what do we do with that? That was waiting for alert 2, which is still the case, but it looks like it's making quite a positive move to the upside. But we'll leave as alert on for now, waiting for alert 2. There's a DUSD we've got pogo alert on that all week. I'll leave that on. USD CAD. USD CAD. Earlier in the week, we were looking for a cycle, which we got, but it's not really convinced me much since then, so that's not going on the list. The USD Swiss. Erratic price action really for Bugsy and a bit early. Some might argue you've got a cycle here, but it's really, that's just a sideways. So I'd want to see a cycle and go again before I want to do anything with that. USD yen. You could take that all as one move. That's a high, a low, a high, a low. We could put pogo on that, however you look at that, but yeah, pogo alert, a USD yen. We get some movement in the last couple of days. It's been terrible all week, but there's nothing set up for us. Euro, Oz, nothing. Euro CAD. Not really convincing me at the moment. I think we'll have to just see how this plays out next week. We're at this level here where it's reacted. Now, sometimes price, you get these patterns and it might want to turn around, or it might just bust through it gently and keep going to the downside. And if that happens, then it might be good for a Bugsy. But just right now, I want it to prove to me what it's doing. So nothing on Euro CAD. Euro Swiss, that's just a bit of a mess. Euro pound, a bigger mess. Euro Kiwi, there's not really much we can do with that. Pound Oz, just a mess. Pound CAD, pound and CAD have been quite strong later part of this week. You can see that in this low volume price bars. We had Pogo alert waiting for alert 2, which is still the case, but how things are shaping up at the moment. We've got quite a long way, haven't we, on the 30-minute before the cross, but we'll leave his alerter on. Waiting for alert 2, but it doesn't look convincing to me. Pound Swiss. There's nothing we can do with that at the moment. Pound Kiwi. Well, what do we what do we do about that? I suppose we do have a cycle here, don't we? There is. It's really hard to say whether there's a cycle in there, but it's some kind of rest in it. And so pound Kiwi, let's put Pogo later on. Price action might sort itself out as it develops, but it's not good at the moment. Aussie yen. There's nothing we want to do with that. CAD yen. Moving back to the upside, EMAs are about to cross. We don't have a cycle down here yet, do we? So we're going to have this big cycle, but the EMAs have crossed, so it's a bit of an awkward one to call. They are now back in order. But ideally, if we're going off this big cycle, we'd want to break that high before we put Pogo alerter on. So for now, nothing. Swiss yen, nothing. Euro yen. Nothing there for us. Pound yen. Moving to the upside nicely, that isn't it? But EMA is not in correct order. I'm not getting any cycles, so see what that looks like next week. Kiwi yen. I had that waiting for alert 2. It looks like yen's losing a lot of strength today. So, yeah, it's a bit of a a bit of a messy one, this, isn't it? Because we had Pogo alert on it because of this cycle here coming back. But when it gets back to the 50, if it's going to respect the 50, which sometimes we trade off the 50, it's going to be back in all this previous mess here. So we'll have to see how that shapes up next week. But for now, we can leave us alerter on. Friday afternoon, wait for alert 2. I don't think we're not going to get it this afternoon, so we'll just reassess next week. Aussie CAD. Aussie CAD read Pogo alert. I'm waiting for alert 2 this morning. That's still the case. Aussie CAD, waiting for alert 2. Aussie Swiss, there's nothing we can do with that. Aussie Kiwi, yeah, we're not doing anything with that now. We took that off the list this morning. Let that sort itself out. CAD Swiss. It depends how you want to read those cycles, really, because as these highs develops, that was a lower high, which invalidated any further pogos for me. It's now broken those highs. Some of you may look at that as one cycle. So if we're looking at it that way, it's definitely moving to the upside, isn't it? So, excuse me a minute, guys. So let's CAD Swiss, Pogo alerter, with a note, depending how you see cycles. Kiwi CAD with Pogo alerter on. We'll leave Pogo alerter on. It's just fallen short of touching the 20 for now. Or whatever. It might come back up and touch it. Kiwi Swiss. Nothing we can do with that, is a beautiful hook pattern. Look at that. USD Sing, nothing. Gold, nothing. Gold's just gone really flat, hasn't it? I'll just come back to my chat box, guys. Oh, hi, hello, Stephen and Ian Bubbles. Okay, guys, any questions? You're welcome, Andrew. Thanks for joining me this week. Thank you all for joining me. Just remember, next Friday's bank holiday, no live stream next Friday or the following Monday, and Judy will be doing the monthly analysis on I think they said the 6 afternoon session. Yeah, have a nice weekend, guys. Thanks for joining me. Love you all. Bye-bye.